Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video we are going to be going over Charge DeFi once again and some of the updates that they have made. But guys, before we get into the video, if you could please smash a like, subscribe down below if you are new, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Also guys, if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and follow me on Twitter at JPKDeFi so you don't miss a future tweet about what I'm doing in crypto and DeFi. Also going to be hosting some giveaways over there, so make sure you go in and following me on Twitter, trying to hit 10,000 followers over here. But yeah, guys, also one more thing to mention, take a look in the description. There's a link to the premium Discord server if you're interested in joining, where we are discussing lots of different alpha, talking about new things that are coming out, doing daily calls. You get access to my portfolio and a bunch of other stuff, right? There's so many, benefits, giveaways, whitelist spot giveaways, NFT giveaways, all that good stuff. So check out the link in the description if you're interested in that. But without any further ado, let's jump into it, okay? And there's no obligation to join the premium group at all. It's just there if you're interested, right? So welcome to Charge DeFi. Now there's been some changes over to what's happening. Now you can see this, you can see the prices up here. You can see this new X static price up here as well, or this new X static token, which we're going to take a look at in just a second here. So first things first, let's take a look at what we're doing. Now, since I've made my last video, I haven't checked Charge. Well, I've checked it. I haven't done anything with Charge. So everything that I was doing previously is now the same, or everything that I've done is now is exactly kind of how it is, right? It's just left off. So if we take a look at this, in the boardroom, there's currently about $14 million. Now, one thing to mention is they've changed the epoch from 6 hours to 12 hours. So they've kind of increased that here. Which is pretty cool. They've increased it. So, for example, if static goes down, below $1, then they have some wiggle room, or some more time to essentially get back above that, so the boardroom keeps printing. So in here we've got, let's see, so we've got $32 worth of static to go and claim, and about $128 worth of charge to go and claim. Now in the static to BUSD pool, we can see that it's currently earning about 1.75% per day, and charge is currently earning about 2.23% per day. So that's for the boardroom. Now, if you remember on my last video, I actually went ahead and put some money into the static to BUSD farm. We got about $50 worth in there, and we've also earned some charge. So I'm going to take this, claim this, and then we're also going to do our reinvest in the boardroom. Now again, I put about $1,000 into this when it first launched. Right now it's worth just over like $700, $800. So, we were down to about 50% loss. Now we've actually bounced back up, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to claim this, and then we're going to go and compound everything. So let's go ahead and do that. One thing that's pretty cool, they actually have this compound button on here directly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do it manually, because I want to take this static, put it in here, take the charge, put it in there, take this static and put it in. So we're going to do all of that. So let's go ahead and claim these tokens. Again, we're going to pay this BNB fee here, and we'll go and claim that. And then also we're going to go over to here and also claim this. So I just removed the LPs from the farm, and now the static to BUSD farm has kind of disappeared because I had money in there. Now I've taken that out, it's kind of gone. And then when the static to BUSD pool is back, I'm sure it'll come back over here. So let's go over to the boardroom, and now we can see we need to wait 45 hours to go ahead and to withdraw anything here, which we're not planning to do anyway. So let's come into the charge pool. We've got one charge to go ahead and put in here. So let's go ahead and confirm that and put that in there to earn about 2.23% per day, which is paid out in static, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do that there. And then once that's done, we'll go ahead and, okay, cool. So it looks like that's done. Let's just wait for that to go through, and then we'll do the same with static. But of course, we need to convert the static to BUSD LP, which we're going to do again in just a second here. So let's go ahead and wait for that. There we go. So $237 worth of charge now. And then we're going to go to Charge DeFi Tools. We're going to go to LP Zapper. You can't see this, I've just noticed. So down here, we're going to go to Charge DeFi Tools and LP Zapper. And then let me just pull this screen back over here. So liquidity, what we're going to do is we're going to change this to, I believe we have static. So we've got about $48 worth of static here to create static to BUSD, which is what we want to do to jump into, hold on, let me just get out of this, the static to BUSD pool. Okay, so again, we're going to come over to static because we just claimed this. We're going to turn this into static to BUSD LP pools. And it shows that we're going to make about 85 cents a day on this $48 worth of rewards, which is okay. It's not too bad considering considering it's it's like you know, it's just on rewards, right? So it's basically just compounding it. So we're gonna, again, we have to do the same thing. So first of all, we have to do is we have to approve the transaction. Then you have to come in here again and then kind of do it. So now let's go ahead and create the LP. Now we've approved it. Don't forget to break your LP before trying to sell it. Yes, you have to go ahead and break the LP tokens before trying to sell them here. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and go to, actually, if I go to here, do I have some LP? Okay, so it looks like yeah, the LP tokens that I have here are from the farm that I just took out. So that makes sense. But let's go over to static here, do that, create the LP, and then we're just going to go ahead and confirm that transaction. And then that's going to increase our LP tokens that we have here. To put it over 1,000 static to BUSD LPs, and that will show about, it should be roughly like just over $500 here. And then we're also going to go ahead and add this in a second, but we'll do it in stages so you can see the whole process. It's pretty simple to do it. There's just a few different steps here, of course. And then once I've done this as well with all the compounding, I'm going to tell you essentially about the new updates. Alright, so we've gone ahead and created those LPs. Now if we go to plus, you can see that we have 183 LP, which includes the stuff that we had in the farm, plus the ones that we just created. So we're going to go ahead and confirm this and add another 160 LP tokens to the pool. So remember, we've got about $469 in here. So let's go ahead and see what that is when that transaction does go through. But let me know if you guys are still in Charge DeFi and how it's working for you now since these updates and since all of the new stuff that's happened. So we've put just under $100 worth of LPs into the pool there. Which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much it in terms of me compounding. So now we've got like 700, yes, about, yeah, well, what, like $800, something like that in there, and then nothing in the farms anymore because we took that out. Now the farms, so you're currently earning about 0.96% on the per day on the Charge BUSD, and static you're earning about 2.7% per day. Now we're going to go and take a look at X static in just a second. So reading off, let's go ahead and read off the new kind of things that are out. Okay, first of all, you've got the X static coin. You've got a static lock pool, deposit static to get X static receipt tokens, which is a 1-to-1 rebase. Free max cap 20% of 3 million. Max cap percentage will adjust down with rebase. Static to BUSD pool, static to BUSD LP lock pool, deposit static LP to get X static receipt tokens. This will be coming on Friday. So actually, this should be already out or coming very soon. Locked for 3 months. So yeah, you know, there's essentially what they done was they done a recent AMA which covers all of this. So I'd recommend going ahead and checking it out. But if we go onto socials, we can kind of see essentially what's happening here, okay, in terms of recent development. So there's a lot of new stuff, okay. They have a new Medium article, Charge DeFi Phase 2, which they released a few days ago, which I'd highly recommend checking out. The first Phantom pool open with the X static token staking. And yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff coming out. They've got a membership here as well, which is pretty awesome, which we'll go and take a look at. So they've got a bunch of new updates here. First of all, they've got this Medium article, which is a 5-minute long read. I'm not going to go ahead and read over all of it, but essentially they have a new token, which is pretty interesting here, and you can essentially stake static to static to BUSD to get X static there. They have a reward token. They go in multi-chain. They've got bridging coming out, tokenomic changes, even Charge DeFi future there, and so much stuff coming. Again, this video is really to notify you of these changes. I'm going to be doing future videos essentially detailing all of this, but there's a lot of stuff that Charge have been getting up to, you know, as and when, you know, as I haven't done videos recently, or, you know, since my last video, they've been doing a bunch of stuff. Now, if we go over to here and we go and take a look at the membership, lock static or static to BUSD for benefits, stake static and static to BUSD LPs to receive new X static tokens. Static tokens give you X static tokens give you access to new pools, early access to multi-chain launches, special giveaways, and more. Stake static, rebase free, receive X static 1-to-1, max cap 20% of static circulating supply, up to 3 million tokens. Static stake S static to BUSD LP, not rebase free, receive 4 times as much X static, no maximum cap. Please note the lockup period is 3 consecutive months. There's no early withdrawal allowed. So just keep in mind this sort of lockup period that they have here. Just be careful with that. But yeah, so pretty interesting stuff here for for Charge. I mean, they have about just under 2.2 million in the new membership section, which is pretty interesting to see. Are you guys in this? Let me know if you're in the new pools in the new membership. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, that is really going to be it for the video. Quick little update on Charge DeFi. Just done my compounding and whatnot from my last video. That was really the last time I'd done anything with Charge, so there you go. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe down below if you are new. Let me know if you're still in Charge DeFi. But yeah, that's it. Guys, go ahead and follow me over on Twitter at JPKDeFi so you don't miss a future tweet about what I'm doing in crypto and DeFi before it gets to YouTube. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'll see you on my next one. Peace.